Alright, now let's check and see, did we get any new skills? No, we did not. Okay, I might go and do some axe training while I'm here. One of those skills that we need to get some more points in. Oh no. Okay, we can still talk to him.
How are you? I'd like to learn to fight better with an axe. Certainly.
Oh, this is that type of training.
First. Well.
Gotcha. We need to get him.
Can you teach me how to
his spot then?
I'm interested in more. All right.
Oh, I haven't done any of this, really?
Isn't that quite?
Okay, let's do these. Our defense, we should be able to do a couple of these, I think.
Agreed.
Okay, got a new perk point. Bro, where are you going? Oh, did it put it at night, so he's, like, leaving? He might be.
Can you teach me how? Certainly. I'd like to hone my... All right. Isn't that quite... Come now. Agreed. Take care. Can you teach me how to... Sir? I want to achieve... All right, but...
Okay. Yeah, we even have enough to do that one, huh?
Well, now. Agreed.
Okay, let's check it on sword.
I'd like to improve. Certainly. I'd like to... All right. Isn't that quite... Agreed. Good luck.
Okay, warfare and sword got a new perk point. Hey, stop trying to leave, bro. You think I'm done with you?
I'd like to improve. Certainly. I want to achieve... You can't be...
Oh, really? Okay, so, I mean, I guess that makes sense. We've been using defense the entire time, so that one being to level 15 already makes sense. We're probably close. And since we're going back to using the sword again, we'll get there. Alright, so let's check these then. All of them in combat. Okay, defense. Armor makes a 30% more frightening impression in dialogues. And knight in shining armor. In sunny weather, the glint of your armor will dazzle everyone so much you'll be taken for a noble knight and get a charisma bonus. The more plate armor components you wear, the higher the bonus. Honestly, it's probably a pretty good bonus. Now, frightening impression. Do we want to be frightening? Probably not. Probably makes people run more, right? So let's take this one. We'll just get a charisma bonus. Why not? Okay, warfare. Each blow in an uninterrupted chain will hurt your opponent more than the previous one. Any interruption will cancel the bonus. You'll have 20% greater strength, agility, warfare, and defense in a fight where you are outnumbered. Well, that's a pretty good one. When you draw an opponent's blood, it gives you a +1 strength bonus. The more damage your sword, the greater your chance. Okay, I'm not using that one. Let's do Chain Strike. We'll do that one first. Against all odds is kind of nice too, but Chain Strike first. Okay, sword's at 13. Gotcha. Axe is at 6, mace is at 9. Yeah, we'll keep working on sword until we get to at least 15. And then maybe we'll go back to mace. Okay. All longsword, huh? Got all the short sword ones already? Okay. Ooh, we're almost level 16. Alright, is there anything else in town that we need to do? I don't think so. Maybe we'll go and talk to the tipsters just to see if maybe that unlocks something new in the area. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just, maybe they'll mention something about the new DLC quest that's available. Let's just go and see.
Watch what you're doing.
You kind of got in my way, bro. I'm gonna say it's your fault. Even though it really is my fault. I'm the main character. That's how that works, right?
My humble greetings.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Could be. Go see Armand, the executioner. Long as you got the stomach for dealing with that fella that's cursed.
Oh, another one with the executioner, huh?
Did you ordered?
Good luck then.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I wonder if he was here for the tourney. He must have been, huh? Is that him? Yeah. What's up, dude?
What's going on? The folk in town are talking about you.
They shot on me. That's what.
What? Who did?
All of them.
Wait. Tell me again from the start.
All right, if you want. They caught Peter of Dauba, George Weiss, and a fellow named Harold that everyone calls Frost. They're scum who've been hunted for months. Now they've finally been caught, there's a big execution being prepared. Folk will come from miles around to watch.
Well, that's a good thing for you, isn't it?
It would be, if I was fucking doing it.
Yeah, isn't it your job?
Isn't it the custom for you to do all the executions in Ratai?
It is. Not just the custom, but by bloody right. You're not being replaced, they said. This is just a loan of Gallows Hill.
They really did fuck you.
Yeah, he's our bro.
My words exactly.
I like him.
So who's doing the job?
We take his side.
They invited Executioner Heinz all the way from Kuttenberg. They say it's going to be a big show. Have I ever fucked up an execution? I always behead them in one blow. And when his lordship wants to drag out a hanging, I leave them kicking for minutes. If he wants it quick, they're stiff as soon as I drop them. And they push
Consummate
me aside
professional.
like that, after all these years of service.
What a job, man.
What can we do about it?
Nothing. His lordship's decided, and that's that.
Nothing? You think they should be allowed to get away with this?
Well, no, but
You have the right to executions in Ratai, don't you?
I most certainly do.
Then you're in the right. Don't tell me you can't think what to do about it.
The trouble is, they already paid the executioner and he's come here along with his assistants.
We can't stop the executions, unless Heinz drops dead on the spot.
Which we don't want.
Indeed not.
Yeah, too far.
The best thing would be if he fucked up the executions. The famous Kuttenberg executioner can't handle the job. The mob would laugh him out of town and beg me to take over. They'd never invite him here again.
Great, so how do we go about it?
The problem is, I don't know what the sentences will be. They'll only announce them just before the executions, and then it'll be too late to do anything.
Can't we just get him blind drunk?
That wouldn't work. He's no beginner. And even if we did get him drunk, they'd just postpone the executions till he's sobered up.
Suppose I liberate the convicts.
Why the hell would you do that?
Well, it would be an embarrassment, and then...
Only for Ratai, you dolt. Not for the executioner.
Fair.
Would the bailiff know more?
Maybe. But most likely only Heinz will know the sentence. I've got an idea, though. Will you help me?
Yeah. Come on, man. We're bros.
Great. Thank you, Henry.
So where should I start?
Find out from the bailiff what their crimes are, and then have a look in the Black Chronicle at the Rat House.
It goes back before my time. You're bound to find records of some similar offenders in it. You need to find people who committed the same crimes and came from the same sort of background, noble or lowborn. That way you can find out what the appropriate punishments are.
Then come back to me, and we'll work out what to do.
I'll get moving.
And Henry? They want to do the executions on my gibbet at Gallows Hill. I can hold them up for a while, but probably no more than a week.
Okay, fair enough. We're on a timer. I'm glad that he told
Can
me.
you help me with training?
Certainly.
I want to...
Yeah, we're not anywhere near that.
Well,
Speaking of, I don't think I have food for him right now.
Good
Let's
boy.
praise.
That's my boy.
That's my boy.
Look what I've... You'll love...
Yeah, I don't have anything. I'm sorry, buddy. We need to get you some meat.
Lordships are doing something about
Need to go and find some jerky.
They wiped out a whole
Alright, so before we leave town, I think we probably should help him out. That way we don't get caught out on missing this quest. So, let's see what we can do for him. Did that one get marked already? Money for old rope. Find the appropriate punishment from the Black Chronicle. Find out from the bailiff what the reprobates have been convicted of. Okay. So we need to find out what they've been convicted of, and then the Black Chronicle will tell us what other people, what types of executions other people have gotten because of the crimes they committed. We just gotta match those up, and then tell the executioner, and we'll go from there.
God bless.
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
So what?
Proper bath.
But of course.
I'm not giving you...
And how much are more? You God be with.
You gotta haggle. You have to. You have to. Alright, it's a bit late in the evening, but I might be able to get some of this stuff done right now. Let's make the most of our time and go to the rat house, see if we can speak to the bailiff before he goes to bed. He might already be heading to bed, we'll see. Sun's still out. Also, don't we have... What is that other quest? The vicar one. Is that one here? Oh, nope, that was sending us up there. Never mind. For some reason, I thought the vicar was in this town, because it was Sir Hanish who asked us to do something about it, but clearly not the case. Hey, what's up?
I'm glad to see you.
I hear there's going to be a big execution here.
There certainly is. It'll be a glorious event for our town. They'll be talking about it for years.
Who's for the chop?
The biggest outlaws and reprobates for miles around. Peter of Dauba, George Weiss, and Frost Herald.
What did they do?
What didn't they do, more like? They caused trouble all over the country.
Who's this Peter of Dauba?
A noble who lost his fortune. He's been holding up merchants for months.
That's all?
At first, but then his gang started getting bloodthirsty. They wiped out a whole squad that was hunting them. He won't walk away from this.
Okay, so some kind of thief leader. So even if he didn't take part in it, they killed some people. Okay, Frost.
What can you tell me about Herald?
They call him Frost because he's always cool as ice, until he starts. I've seen plenty of killers and thugs in my day, but that one's got the devil in him.
Why?
They say the only thing that'll put a smile on his face is the sound of screaming and weeping. That beast kills for pleasure. When they caught him, he had A candle made from the arm of an infant.
Oh.
For luck, he said.
Christ.
Jeez, yeah, no kidding. Jesus Christ, dude. Let's make whatever happens to him hurt. Actually, we may not get that option.
What about Weiss?
No one actually knows where he came from, but they say the murdering started with him. He never leaves witnesses. He'd rather wipe out a whole village than take a chance.
Okay. Leaves no witnesses. Okay. Yep. Couple of pieces of work right
Thanks,
there.
Bailiff. That's all I need to know.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, it's not that, right? No, I think it's this book right here, isn't it? No? What am I looking for? Okay, so it seems like it's below me. Wait, what the? Okay, that doesn't make sense. Because, yeah, this goes over both of them. It's not here? Is it bugged, maybe? Oh, is there an upstairs? Hold on. Okay, are we entering a private area? No, I think we're okay. Okay, we'll take that treasure map, why not? Okay, I think that's all the same container, technically. Okay, that might be it. Just to be safe. Let's give ourselves a save here. Ooh, main level. Okay. In the year of our Lord, 1390, and years thereafter, under the reign of King Wenceslas IV in Bohemia, Lord Henry of Lipa, being the sole elder of the province and punisher of rebels against the crown, in this book has set down the names of such persons in the manner of ordeal to which they were righteously put ere their assisted departure from this world at the hand of the executioner. Jan the Miller of Pakov told that with Yenek Zak of Poshna and with another called Holfek they did rob the mill in Bosijov. Okay, they robbed the mill, and in the act did leave behind no living soul. And what they did take there, they did spend at the tavern of Peter in Poshna. The same Jan did state that they did sell to iron stolen from the mill to one Hendel called One Eye, a carpenter who dwells next to Pakov. All this he did declare without being put to torture. Jan the Miller as a commoner is put to death by hanging in Ratai. Okay, so hold on. In the act did leave behind no living soul. The same Jan did state that they did sell to iron stolen in the mill of Hendel, a carpenter who dwells next to Pakov. All this he did declare without being put to torture. Jan the Miller as a commoner is put to death by hanging in Ratai. Okay. Do we know if, So let's see, the only one that was a noble was that first one. that was the thief leader. The one, George Weiss, left no witnesses, and he was hung. So, most likely, George Weiss is gonna be put to death by hanging. Young Prebik, Shibal, told that Marshik, brother of Goodman, Hinkau of Velimovitz, these names, man, together with that of Bohov and Linka of Sheshtitz did commit robbery. Okay, this one might be the thieves. The same Prebik did state that the same Marshik did steal the sword of Matsek, the carpenter, and did take it away concealed beneath his cloak. The same Prebik did tell that Martin, called Blackbird of Sheshtitz, did steal under cover of darkness 2 plows with their plowshares in the fields and did sell them to Nicholas. Prebik Shibal did know of this theft and did not report it. For abetting the thieves, he shall receive 30 strokes of the cane. Okay, so nobody died in that one, so that one does not apply to Dauba. Tellus did confess that he did steal a woman's cloak from Goodwife Zarena, and did sell the same in Benishov. Furthermore, he did rob Nicholas Abrezi of his horse and did sell it in Prebom. Furthermore, with Marzik, Hudetz, and with Mikal, they did steal 3 bullocks. Also, he did steal the cloak of the Goodwife. He also told the Shebkov son, Andrei of Strazovitz, did put to fire and burn down the haycocks and byre of Priik the stableman. He told too that with Mike and his accomplices they did take 2 horses of Nichevitz, and that Prebek of did steal the horse of one Jan from there. And he told that Schlap spy on them these things and did buy everything from them and gave them coin. For that and for arson especially shall tell it be drowned. Okay, I don't think that applies. Kubin, called the Puck, Baron of Militzitz, did tell that he did steal the horse. Okay, so this is a baron, this is a noble. Horse of one of the monks in Strebro, in Maita, together with Nicholas and Bahut of Klosnevitz. He did tell also of Levitz and his son Jan that they did kill the bailiff and did long commit robberies together, and he did declare of Gregor, brother of Nicholas, that he did rob with him, and they did kill a merchant and steal his valuables. Kubin did lead them in this and did kill and rob with them. As a lord and baron of Lipa, he was put to death by the sword. Okay, so Peter of Dauba is death by sword. We got hanging for George Weiss, and now we need to find the one for basically the serial killer. Martin, called Stag, did testify that he did rob a merchant on the way home from Mason, and then having once taken the trade of thieving, he decided to continue with it to the province together with the accomplice called Jan Massar. To help them in their evil doing, they did kill 3 pregnant women in Trudum and in other towns and did cut from them their fetuses. Oh my god, yeah, this one might be the one. This is pretty dark too. From which they did cut out their hearts, lungs, and liver and did cook them in the Devil's Inn in Bohemia and devour them according to the testimony of Martin the Stag of Baitesh, to give greater boldness to their hearts and keep them long in their evil doing. For this they have earned death many times over. Their flesh shall be ripped, their eyes burned out, and they shall be broken on the wheel. That might be it. Okay, so flesh ripped, eyes burned, and the will. Why not a few more? Anna called, or we're going to read the rest just to see if some of these fit better. Anna, called Zurina of Strazovitz, did testify that she did kill her child and urge her neighbor, Jan Kostin, to murder her husband. He did then sell the oxen with her help, and they conspired to take the farm for their own use. Anna, called Zarena, was buried alive, and a stake driven through her heart that she should not return from the grave to the world as a revenant. Tonda, farmhand of Lasham, on Holy Saturday did testify under trial by ordeal that he did ride with Lubosh, called Limpia Vujitz, and they did rob wayside shrines. He did testify that by Talmberg they did rob 5 horses of the bailiff, from which they did take valuables worth 5 groschen, and that there was present 2, one Heineck called Riki. He furthermore testified that they did keep company and dwell with Heineck in the woods around Ledechko. For theft, Tonda is sentenced to have his ear cut off. Okay. And since he's not a noble, that one doesn't really apply to Dauba, even though it is kind of like a thieving and murdering group. All right, so I think we've got our punishments. Okay, so we'll take those to our boy. Okay, we've got a place to sleep in town now. So we can just sleep here. And in the morning, we'll go and let the executioner know what we found out.
What do you think you're doing? Don't you know it's forbidden to go around at night without a light of any kind?
Bro!
You should have thought twice about what you're doing.
I'm fucking
That will land you a
sleeping!
fat fine.
Damn it. Here's your coin.
All right.
They must have
You,
seen me do it.
Stop right where you are. Don't move a
There.
finger.
Dude,
Hey, you! Halt!
fucking chill out, bro. Did I go into the
Surrender.
wrong one?
You've committed a crime, and I'm arresting you.
You're a dick, bro. Chill out. Did I go into the wrong one? No, I think that is the right one. That is my bed, right? Why'd you fucking accost me, bro? Go fuck yourself. Maybe I've... No, one of these should be my room. Did he fucking lock my room? He fucking locked my room. Sorry for sleeping without a lit fire next to my ass. Dick. Okay, we're looking at blue. Check in with her, see how she's doing. Nope, can't, I guess. Alright, we'll assume she's happy. Okay, this isn't a private room, good.
I need your advice.
Find out what they did.
Okay,
Did
this
you
is
read
part
the
of
Black
the...
Chronicle?
Yes.
So tell me what you found out, and I'll see what I can come up with. Just bear in mind, I can help you work it out, but you'll only find exactly what you need in the Ratai Black Chronicle. Every executioner has his own way of doing things, and this bastard might have different methods in mind.
Peter of Dorba has many murders on his soul, but he's still a nobleman.
Okay. So he gets death by sword. Does that mean the chop? I guess that's the chop. Do they use a sword and not an axe for a beheading?
His neck is going on the block.
That makes sense. His crimes are great, but he's still a nobleman, so he gets an honorable death.
Head off is honorable, huh? Okay.
George Weiss
Weiss
is a bloodthirsty bastard who left a trail of corpses behind him. He hasn't earned an honorable death. He's for a long drop on a short rope.
A murderer deserves nothing better. That makes sense.
Frost Herald is the worst of them all, sent by Satan himself. The things he's done would make a demon blanch.
Okay.
The executioner will take his time with that one. He'll be begging to die. If I read correctly, it'll start with ripping the flesh.
Aye, could be. He deserves nothing better.
So, have we got everything we need?
We've covered all the possibilities. There's nothing more we can think up.
So, what's the plan then?
An executioner's greatest boast is to behead with one blow. That's why an executioner's sword needs to be a splendid piece of craftsmanship and sharp as a razor.
I follow you, but how can I get to the sword?
It won't be easy. The executioner's sword is one of his most valuable instruments.
Couldn't it just be switched for a different one?
He'd probably
He'd
know.
notice straight away.
Yeah.
It's different than a regular sword, heavier with a blunt point. The balance is different too.
I could take yours and...
He'd recognize that too. An executioner knows his sword like the back of his hand. He'd notice as soon as he picked it up.
So I'll have to steal it, dull the blade, and put it back before anyone notices.
Yes, that's probably the only way.
That'll be interesting. And how can I dull the sword? Should I hack at a stone wall?
I thought you were a blacksmith, son. It's enough to caulk up the honing. That will make much less noise.
Yeah, sure. Cock up the honing. Definitely.
That'll do me.
With ripping of the flesh, the bastard has to suffer, but survive as long as possible.
So, if Herald drops dead right at the start...
The executioner will look like a fool.
But how can I make sure it happens?
I don't know. It depends on the skill of the executioner. An experienced one starts in places where there's no threat of heavy bleeding, the sides, the chest.
And the Kuttenberg executioner is definitely experienced.
No doubt. They use a kind of special tongs, and in between the ripping, the convict's wounds are treated so he can take more.
Yeah, poison probably.
Maybe the tongs could be spiked with something nasty.
And you'd know what to use?
I know a little, and I might be able to get something.
That would work. Good idea, Hal.
I'm trying to remember. Do I have a recipe for making my own poison? I think I've bought them, right?
What if I get the one who's supposed to dress the wounds drunk?
Don't do that. It could be someone from Ratai, and even if it isn't, the blame wouldn't fall on the executioner.
That'll do me.
We knew what the right answer was. I just wanted to hear the dialogue.
What about the hanging?
If the rope breaks when it's done, it's an unbelievable disgrace for the executioner. Folk see it as the will of God, and sometimes he even has to let the condemned man go.
Okay. So, do we fray it? Fraying is probably too obvious, right? If we switched it for one we knew was weak, that might be the best option.
What about switching it?
That could work. I've got an old rope here I don't use anymore. It looks fine, but it's run. It'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Great, I'll use that.
He would check the rope before using it, I feel like, so we couldn't just fray it. Alright, I have to see the dialogue for this. I'll shoot the rope through.
I could shoot the rope through from a distance with an arrow.
Don't be daft. No, you couldn't.
But I'm...
Where did you get such a stupid idea?
No, I really
From
couldn't.
some wench? Even if you somehow hit it, that rope's much too strong.
Well,
And even if you did manage to shoot it through, do you really think nobody would notice?
maybe it's not the best plan I've ever come up with.
I certainly hope not.
We're friends, dude. You can't cut me like that.
That'll do me. What about the hanging?
If the rope...
That'll do me. Thanks. So, what... Thanks.
Okay, so now I guess we just go and do this stuff. Out there, huh? Okay. Okay, guess gotta go outside first. We're close enough to our 75. Only gled a tiny, tiny bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, is this where we're heading? Okay. Is there a back entrance to the barn? Not that I can see. Alright, I think this is gonna call for a manual save here. Because things can definitely go wrong. Okay, this might be easier at night.
Who's there?
No, nobody's here. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, so here's the thing. I could probably try talking. No, I probably
What was
can't
that
because it's a...
Hey, who's that?
What's up, guys?
You've no business here.
Okay, we can talk. Alright, but we can't try and convince him that we're, like, here for a good reason or anything.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Who are you?
Get the hell out of here.
I am nobody.
What's up? Do you need some help?
Oh, it's so far away from night, too.
What the hell was that?
Hmm.
Mother of God!
You don't belong here.
Okay.
What do you want?
Will they always notice if you put something in their food pot? Alright, we have a save. Like, if we put a lullaby potion in...
Get going. Well then. What are you doing here?
Okay, if I wait a couple hours, let's see if maybe they've ate and fallen asleep. Might just have to wait till night. I might even need to knock one of them out. So I bet you they have somebody watching it at night too. Come on, we went past noon. You guys went and had lunch, right? Right? See, he's gonna eat. Okay, that did not seem to work, unfortunately. Oh, they have a dog. That's actually kind of a big problem, isn't it? Okay, I don't remember what button I need for non-killing. Just one F. Don't notice, dog. Don't notice. Sorry, bro. All's good, puppers. Don't mind me. Is the shit not even in here? Is it outside? Okay, there's the rope.
It'll never hold the weight of a grown man.
I need to dole the sword. Dole the sword and poison. I still have one more poison, right? And poison the tongs. It's not over here, is it? Flesh rippers. Where are the flesh rippers? Okay, there's one of them.
If he tries to torture anyone with this, the lucky fellow will die quickly.
Not a good move. Tu perdele. I'm over here. Bugger. Yeah.
Okay. Probably not the best way to do this, but, you know, here we are. Okay, I don't know where the sword is. Oh, this is actually the executioner himself? So is it the sword that's on him? Because if so, then... interesting.
What's that?
If he tries to torture anyone with this, the lucky fellow will die quickly.
Okay, apparently they noticed that. Guess I shouldn't do it in the aggro area. Wasn't there like one guy awake last time? Okay, dog, you can't jump in front of me, bro. You're ruining everything, dude.
What's that noise? Who are you barking at? What's that?
What's going on there? Mother of God! What do you want here? Go and play your game somewhere else.
Now, the poison, I think, only makes them sick. But I just want to see if that makes any difference. And they all die and you fail. I do think it's only supposed to make them sick. Man, this shit doesn't even work. Fucking get out of here, bro. God.
Who are you?
You weren't supposed to fucking turn around. Man, I hate stealth in this game. I really do. Ah. Alright. Poison ain't doing shit. So fuck that. Where's the fucking sabotage button? Stop fucking with me, dude.
If he tries to torture anyone with this, the lucky fellow will die quickly.
Where is the guy this time? Is he inside the building? Is that the sword I'm supposed to dole, or...? Oh, maybe it's in here. Executioner sword. Okay, so do I have to find a grindstone to deal with the sword then? And then bring it back? I guess so. Alright, and the other question is will they remain knocked out long enough? Ooh, those are worth a lot. I didn't notice those last time.
That should do it. It'll never hold the weight of a grown man.
Okay, is there one out here, or do I have to go? I think I have to go to there. Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure we don't get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
I probably look kind of conspicuous right now. Hopefully nobody tries to stop me.
Yeah.
I don't want to put my armor back on just to have to take it off again. Don't know if I would even need to, but just in case those guys are like waking up in between. Then and when I get back. I was kind of hoping there'd be a stone out here that I could use. Okay, let's see. How do I do this again? It's actually really hard to see right now with the... Okay, we want the smoke. Okay, what's it at? It's a 0. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. Let's go put it back.
Yeah.
Oh shit, don't jump off. Good God. Scared the piss out of me.
Yeah.
Nope, I ain't stopping. Not until I get this sword off of me. That's for damn sure. That's why, that's why, that's why. Fuck me. They're all fucking aggro. Do we wait another day, maybe? I don't know. Shit. I was really hoping I'd be able to make it back before any of them got up again. Shit. All I gotta do is put that sword back. You know, just stand around for 24 hours straight. Totally normal. Okay. Nourishment and energy is real low. Let's hope we can get this in there tonight. Appears everybody might be asleep again.
There. You couldn't chop the head off a chicken with this.
Okay, it only took me waiting a whole nother day, but we did it. Alright, let's get our ship back on. Okay, are they still gonna try and stop me if I go through town again? Because I've got some stolen shit on me. Gonna find out. We always kind of go slow through there. Okay, I think we're home free. All right, we're gonna turn this in the next episode, but we're gonna have to end things here. So I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm going to get some food. And then we're gonna turn this into the helm, or to, what is his name? Hairman? Yeah, Hairman. Okay. So. Yeah, let's get our save in. Alright, and we've done this all within time, I believe, so... Yeah, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, Anna Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Dalton, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Daniel, Yell, Naya, Turkeyfoot 27, Bean Curry, Nathan McComb, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.